Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Adara and today we're gonna do something fun. So, what we're gonna do today, I haven't really done before, but I guess I'm also like, my YouTube is like 2 months old, so you know, it takes the time it takes. I am gonna do reading Christmas books, as you should in December, and we're gonna read 3 books. We're gonna read Set the Record Straight by Hannah Bonam Young, and then we're gonna read A Pack for Winter, and then we're gonna read How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. And How My Neighbor Stole Christmas is actually a book club book, so it's also a great way to get that read in a way where I also get a little video out of it, you know? And I'm actually so excited about it, because I'm getting in the Christmas mood this season. I'm feeling it, the Christmas is hitting, the excitement for snow, giving gifts, packing gifts, wrapping them, making them. It's hitting this year, and I'm so excited about it. So getting a little bit more in the mood with a little Christmas video is honestly just what I wanted. I'm thinking we start with Set the Record Straight by Hannah Bonam Young, because A Pack for Winter is actually not out till the 13th of December, and we have the 9th today, so I gotta squeeze in a few books before then. So I'm thinking Set the Record Straight, How My Neighbor Stole Christmas, and then A Pack for Winter. But maybe I changed my mind completely and you'll see me with something else first. But let's see. I wasn't quite sure which book I wanted to start with in a little Christmas video, but this morning I wanted something a little more easy and breezy, and I ended up picking up Set the Record Straight by Hannah Bonam Young. And this is not a big book, this is a little novella, and the page count reflects that. It is 150 pages and it is over very quick. My general understanding of this book, I am 10 pages in. My general understanding of this book is that it is a straight person and a gay person, both women, and they've been best friends for life basically. And one of them gets a job and accidentally hints that she's gay, and the other one has a job where her ex-fiance cheated on her with the math teacher at the school they work at, and now they're fake dating to make one job think that she's gay and the other we have to get like a little revenge on the ex-fiance. And I have laughed like 10 times already within the first 10 pages of this book. So I am already having a fun time. I'm already enjoying it, and it seems silly and goofy, and I think our characters are really interesting. One has autism and one has ADHD, and I think it's just really refreshing to see this in a way that's actually realistic, because I have friends under both of these, and I think sometimes it's a little overgeneralized how someone acts when you have either autism or ADHD. So I think it's very refreshing to see an actual realistic way of showing that. And of course everyone who has these things show it different, but having it in a way that isn't quirky or oh my god I can't believe I did that, or you know, that kind of thing where it's a little cringe. Can we still say cringe? I don't know, that's the feeling I have, and I don't like when that happens, weirdly enough. But here it's just part of the personality, and they are still a normal fucking person. They just also have these few things in their reactions and in their personalities that you can usually see with someone having autism or ADHD, and I think that's refreshing. But I'm really excited to get further into it. It's gonna be a bit weird to update you halfway, since that's literally like 70 pages, but I think I'll really have fun with this, and it'll just be like a quick little cozy read, which is also kind of nice since the last book I read was Ninth House. This one will hit very well. A little update on Set the Record Straight. This is such a cute book. This is such a cute book. I am such a big fan. And it's very nice and easy, and no one feels... It just doesn't feel mean to any of them, because one of them is finding her sexuality and one of them is full on out and gay. But it doesn't feel like abusive or manipulative or using each other or anything like that. It just feels like the person... There's Evan, who's gay, and there's Clara, who is figuring out that she's gay, and it's just Clara just feels like she's blossoming as a person, and it makes me happy to read on like a deep level, because it's just so including and it's so all-encompassing and kind, and the way that they make space for each other's diagnosis, and there's no judgment, and this is a great book. This is a really great book, and it's so cute, and it's just what I needed. I finished Set the Record Straight. This was such a good time. This was literally such a good time. It was just, I don't know, the perfect mix of falling in love and being adorable together and feeling like soulmates and best friends and you know, every word of a good relationship. And it had that feeling. So I was sitting there grinning from one end to another. And there was this like little side thing with one of the people, with Evan, where they were scared to see their parents again after they threw her out, after her telling them that she's gay. And it really wasn't about that plot at all, and I am both happy about that and sad about that, because there's nothing better than getting a little, you know, look at me now moment. But yet, that wasn't what it was about, and we weren't going to get a different reaction than they gave her when she was 18 and told them. So I'm kind of happy that it was just about Evan and her blossoming as well. So it just felt like these two wonderful women blossoming as people and growing closer together and being happy. And then we had a little cute epilogue where they proposed, and it was just a fun time. And I'm going to give Set the Record Straight 4 stars. I'm even considering it 4.25, but I think it might be a 4 stars. The reason why I'm not giving it higher, but still praising it to the skies, is probably because it is a novella, and it is still limited how much you can actually develop story in a novella. And I am not a Spice Girly, and yeah, of course it's fair to take some of the reviews off it when it is like a community norm, or however you want to describe it, to put a lot of smut in a book. And it's not even because there was that much smut in the book, I just don't really care for smut. But I think it was a really, really good time. And I definitely think that if you want to read some Christmas books here in December, please pick up Set the Record Straight, because this was just an adorable time, and I really had the time of my life. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to crochet for Set the Record Straight, but I think I ended up coming with a really great idea, so let's crochet it. The next book I'm expecting to pick up is either A Pack for Winter. Yeah, I think I'll pick up A Pack for Winter. Right now I'm multitasking a bit. I'm both filming this video, but I'm also filming continuing series. And this one I read between a few books because the book that I had planned to read wasn't completely moved, so I just wanted a book in there that was moved. So I am currently reading Two Twisted Crowns, and I have one more to go from that. So I think the next one we'll pick up for this video is, yeah, A Pack for Winter. And I'm really excited about that. I read the first one, which was A Pack for Autumn, and it was just a fun, goofy time, and it kind of like made me feel cozy and relaxed, and that's the exact way I want to be. So I am really excited to read the second book of that as well, and I'll update you when I picked it up or if I have a few thoughts. I picked up A Pack for Winter, and it's so cute. It's so cute. A big thing in Omegaverse in general is that they are, yes, this is an Omegaverse book. The thing about Omegaverse books are the fact that there is more insta love in them, because it's a lot more, I don't know, it is slightly love at first sight in some way. And I usually don't like that at all, but when I know I'm going into it like I am at A Pack for Winter, I don't really mind it because that's how it works. So I'm having a lot of fun with it, and they're all having some kind of character background that's relevant and that we see explored, and I love it. We have 3 really cute MMCs, and they all just make me giddy. So, you know, job well done. I do have one complaint though, and it's a complaint I often have, I'm not gonna lie, is that the FMC is a pusho, and there's nothing I like less than a pusho. Like, come on honey, speak up for yourself. It's unfair treatment irks me to the extreme, right? So I want a little main character here to stand up for herself. What are you waiting for? Please don't be like almost bullied around like this. You are an adult. You're almost like, what was it, 35, something like that? What do you mean? Come on, say no. It's not funny. So besides that, I am having a lot of fun with it, and I am halfway, a bit over, so I'm definitely finishing it in a bit, and then I'm gonna read the next one. A problem I'm having is that I have only heard bad things about the next book club book, like only heard bad things. So I'm a bit nervous to go into it, and the problem with hearing a lot of bad stuff is then you're ready mentally to DNF it, and that's a dangerous game to play. But it's also like, it's a silly little Christmas romance. What do you mean it's 580 pages? 480 something. It was a dummy amount of pages for Christmas romance books. What's this important? Like, sometimes I can understand a normal romance book. A contemporary romance sometimes does need to be that long. But a Christmas rom-com? Honey, I'm skeptical. But yes, let's return to this. Having a blast, having fun. I hope the characters, well, I know that the character development we'll get from our FMC is for her to stand up for herself. And I'm excited. That's gonna hit right. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this, so I'm excited to continue it. And I'll update you when I'm done. I finished A Pack for Winter, and it was honestly such a good time. It was so cozy and so good feeling, and you know, I absolutely loved it. It was such a cute story. It was absolutely silly. It was cute characters. There was good moments, completely insta love. And I feel like one negative thing though, she was a pushover earlier in the story, and somehow that just erased itself kinda, and I wasn't a big fan of that. But I otherwise loved the story. It's not a 5-star or anything like that. It was just a good cozy time, and I think I'll give it like 3.75 because it was just cozy. It was a fun time. Loved it. But I also just love this author, so it makes sense. I'm not quite sure what I want to crochet yet, but I have a feeling it's going to be a little fish. So whatever I end up crocheting, I'll put here. I am having a bit of a dowdy moment, a bit of a regretful moment, because I said we would read How My Neighbor Stole Christmas, and I don't think we are. I'm sorry, but I've heard so much bad about it, and I've asked the people in the book club who's read, it's like, babe, is this worth it? Is this worth it to read? Why has 5 people said no? No one said yes. 5 people has said no. It's 580 pages. It isn't a quick read either. So that's fun. I think what I'll do is that I will read like 5-ish chapters of How My Neighbor Stole. I will report back to you on that, and then we'll see how I'm feeling. Because if I'm feeling like, oh, this is cute, sure, I'll read it. But if I'm having the same feelings that my friends have mentioned having, I don't want to read it. And I specifically don't want to read almost 600 pages of it. So we give it a go. And I will try to stay hopeful and optimistic. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And then if I end up not reading How My Neighbor Stole Christmas, I'm going to read Ali Hazelwood's little Christmas novella. Because I've actually heard a lot of good stuff about that one. So I think that's going to be our reading list. Attempt 5 chapters. And then depending on how that goes, read the rest of the book. And if that was shit, read Ali Hazelwood's this one, because I can't for the life of me remember the name, but I've heard good things. So that's the plan. I will probably try to read the 5 chapters tonight just to see how I'm feeling. I'll update you probably in the morning. Yeah. I can't do it. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I read the 5 chapters yesterday, like we talked about, and I think I frowned through the entire first chapter, straight up. She has that, oh, I'm so quirky and different, and I honestly thought we left that behind. I am exactly like the other girls. Don't miss me with that shit, okay? I do not want these, so quirky, so different, oh my god. Cut it out right now. And she didn't. And the MMC seems weird, like really weird. I am not sold, and I will not be continuing. And I will now tell you a few reasons why. We got that, oh my god, I'm so quirky thing going on, and I hate that. We then have the names. FMC is called Storyteller, or MMC? Coal Black. Alright? The FMC is so annoying. There was a point where the MC had to tell 3 times, please don't talk to me. Where she was like, I can't, oh my god, I physically can't, oh my god. To the point where he left. He went to a cafe to get something to eat, and she was so annoying and uncomfortable to this guy that he left without getting anything. She's going back to this town to take care of her grandma, and she's a little like, I can't believe I had to like uproot my entire life to be here and help her. While her sister is also going with, and it's completely okay for the sister to uproot her life. She even says herself that she's not busy enough with her remote work, that she can't help. She just doesn't want to. While the sister is an actual nurse working at a hospital. But it's completely okay for the nurse to uproot her life and go help this grandma. I think the sister is annoying as shit. I think she's annoying as shit. I think the MMC is annoying as shit. I think this was a badly written book, and I read 5 chapters. I'm not gonna proceed with it. I think I'm like 11% done. Cut it out. I don't wanna. It has nothing to do with me. So we're picking up Cruel Winter with You. Yeah, Cruel Winter with You by Ali Hazelwood. I'll also just put it here so you can see what book I'm talking about. This seems cute. In this one, I've read 5 pages and I'm having fun with it. Like, of course, I don't know anything yet, but I'm having fun with it and it seems like a good time and it's not badly written. So win's a win. I'll read half of this and then update you. The problem with this is that it's literally so short. It's, what did it say? It's 73 pages. I guess I'll talk to you in 40 pages. Ali Hazelwood just has such an addictive writing style in a way where you can just read the entire thing, one sitting, let's go. And I think I will. So I will read 40 pages, check in with you, and then read the last 30. And then we're gonna wrap up the video. I have also just started crocheting some of the things for the other books. Why is it kind of a sleigh? It's kind of a sleigh. So I read the 35 pages that we talked about, and then I read the remaining 35 pages because it was silly. No, I'm not gonna check in after 35 pages, but what was I thinking? Honestly, I finished The Cruel Winter with You by Ali Hazelwood, and I was honestly tempted to give this 5 stars. This was so cozy. This was so good and cozy, and I was giddy, and I wanted to show you several clips and you know, a little snack just for me. And shout out to Julia for suggesting this book. It's on Kindle Unlimited, so if you have Kindle Unlimited and have like 50 minutes, please give it a go because wonderful. I don't think I'm gonna give it 5 stars. It's a little too crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little crazy. And on this could have been a full-blown like story. I wanted a full-length story of these two. Delicious. And it was just the classical thing that goes wrong with short stories is the fact that they are short, so there isn't really time for building up a character. And they did it in a wonderful way here, where they interacted with both the past and the present. So it didn't feel like they had just met. It felt like we had been with them the entire duration of the slow build-up here. And it was really good. And I honestly think I'll end up giving it a 4.75. And I know that sounds so silly, but 4.5. Okay. 4.5. I'm going down to 4.5 because it is a short story. And no, it's not gonna be better than some of the other things I read, but damn was it good. And I definitely feel like it needs its moment with that because it was really good and it was such an incredible little thing to just read. So please, if you want to read a cozy little Christmas, there was barely any Christmas in it, but if you want to read a cozy little Christmas, this one, because it was a really good time. A problem I'm experiencing with it though is that I have no idea what to crochet, like absolutely no idea. So I am considering not crocheting. That also just feels a bit whack. I'll go short and easy and I'll crochet like a little Christmas bauble and then we're gonna leave it at that. So I'll put that clip here. And then we're gonna have a short little summary of what we did. What did we read? We read 2 short stories and then a novella. We started out with reading Set the Record Straight by Hannah Bonham Young, and we crocheted this for it. We gave that a quite high rating, if I remember right. Was it 4.25? Something along those lines? I don't know. I had a lot of fun with it. It was really cute and another good un-KU short story that was really cute and just quick and heartfelt. Then we read A Pack for Winter, which was also just a good story. It was not as high rating-wise, if I remember correctly, but what did I give it? 3.75? Something like that. That's my current mental math, at least. And we ended up crocheting this for that. And I feel like I've done a good job on these crochets as well, so I'm happy with it. And then for the last one, we did Cruel Winter with You, and I really didn't know what to crochet for. So I just crocheted this Christmas bauble, which fine, it works. And for this one, we're gonna give it 4.5. And that felt like a good rating for me because it was really, really good and heartfelt and all those things, but it was still a short story. So it is limited on what you can manage to put in here. But I thought they really managed to pull me in and want the best for them in a very short amount of time. So another good job on Ali Hazelwood. She really knows how to write in a way that just completely like encompasses me and makes me feel like such a part of the story and so giddy. So that's the 3 things we both read and crocheted. Of course, we also try to read How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. That didn't go great, and we're very nicely pretending that that book does not exist because it don't. But I had a lot of fun and I hope you did too. So thank you for hanging out and I'm excited to see you in the next one. Bye guys.